Is this fire horse energy 2026, is that even real or is it just another internet trend? Let me tell you, as an energy practitioner, I definitely feel the frequency in the air. And if you've been feeling like life's been speeding up so fast, you're saying to yourself, I just can't stand being stuck anymore. Or you're bouncing between feeling motivated, but then also legit burnout. You're not imagining it. This is a real energetic frequency change in the air. You see, in Chinese metaphysics, 2026 year is widely known to be the year of the fire horse, beginning on February 17, 2026, with the Lunar New Year. And that combo is considered already intense. The horse already carries strong fire-like energy, and when the year's element is also fire, that's double time right there. It's double fire. It's fast movement, bold change, and major momentum. And because this combo returns every, say, 60 years, it carries this like accelerator vibe. So the experts say. And I believe it. For those of you who are more attuned, you will feel this fire horse energy. And I don't need astrology to tell me that momentum is real. I've lived it. I've been the single mom, living in the corporate grind, and the one holding it all together for my family, all for the past 19, 20 years. And literally trying to grow my own business, so many things going on. Everybody has their story, but I'm telling this to you that I know what it's like to hustle so hard. I've been the woman who hit that point where working harder just didn't work anymore. My life literally changed when I learned this truth, that energy leads results. So whether you believe in this fire horse energy or not, there's value in it. Think of it as it's a season that mirrors something very real: speed, pressure, and opportunity. And it's either gonna burn you or it's gonna break you open and you're gonna say, yes, I'm running with this. Fire horse energy is gonna feel like this. You're gonna say to yourself, I need to move. I need to move now. I need to get going. I'm done playing small. You're gonna feel like old patterns are suffocating you. Old people that you no longer resonate with. You're just done. You're done. You may find yourself saying to yourself, like, I want freedom. I want success. I just want a fresh start. This fire horse energy is gonna favor you trailblazers who are just ready to freaking go. Take off. Let go of all that no longer serves you, and you're just ready to go and give it your all this year. It's gonna help those that are willing to take aligned risks and actually begin to speak the truth. And then we have the shadow side, right? So let's be real with that situation. So yes, this double fire energy, vibration, frequency, you're either gonna thrive with that momentum or sink. And the only way that's gonna happen is if you are not grounded and taking care of yourself and just being self-aware of some things going on with you. And when you start to feel those certain triggers or certain lower vibration feelings, that's when you want to just kind of turn the switch on and say, okay, now's the time to listen in. And this is when actually journaling is a very good habit that you should have. And so start journaling any emotions that you start to feel. Carry a cute little journal in your notebook. Jot any kind of thoughts going on or triggers that are happening, and then let's go back and look at it to see how we can use it to our benefit for our goals, right? It can also trigger and become impulsive. Anxiety, your nerves start going haywire easily, more easily than usual. But the thing is, you've got to be aware, because sometimes this go isn't necessarily aligned with your true self. So just pay attention to your body. Pay attention to what it is in your life that you are truly wanting and that is truly aligned with the path that you want to go, because this energy is going to get you moving into that direction. So it's good to be as crystal clear as you can with what is your goal, what is your plan, what are you trying to manifest this year. Let's write it down and let's work towards one thing at a time, the most critical either to your business or the most critical to your well-being. Think about what's been holding you down. What is something that's been on your mind a lot lately? Whatever that thing is, write it down, and that's what you want to work on during this heavy double fire energy frequency. That said, this is why some people may sink, because anything that's unstable in your life, in your field, is going to be louder, and it's going to confuse you. Limiting beliefs, fears, unhealed patterns, right? Like a lot of pressure from other people, pressure from yourself, procrastination, perfectionism, giving all the time, people pleasers. I used to be like that, would just give, right? So this fire energy isn't really gonna create the problem. It's just gonna reveal it, right? And it's gonna reveal it full on, full force. So just be aware, pay attention. Now, this might seem a little bit negative right now, but don't worry. Let's talk about how to use all of this for the positive side of things. We can look at a lot of things in our past that have happened wrong or that were so traumatic. And you can actually, when you are grounded and in tune to yourself, you can actually see how that thing that you thought was so terrible, how did it become one of the best things that ever happened to you? So just think about that. Now, as far as this fire horse energy, let's talk about the positive side of things and what we can do to help this energy and help these things become more positive in your life. So to use this energy in a powerful state, we're going to first regulate, and then we're going to accelerate. For instance, if you try to manifest, you have your fancy rituals, you do your meditations, you're praying at nighttime, yet you have a dysregulated nervous system, not going to work. If you're not grounded and your nervous system is a little bit all over the place, that yes signal that you're going to feel is going to turn into burnout. This energy might make you move even towards like chaotic decisions, impulsive, chaotic decisions. And try to remember this and put this in your head that your power move this year is going to be steady fire, steady, strong, powerful fire, not a wild, chaotic fire. Okay, so think of it in those terms. It's going to help you understand how this fire horse energy is going to move. So number 1 was regulate, then accelerate. Number 2 is you're going to choose that one bold focus. Like I mentioned, grab your journal, look at that often. I used to think journaling was so annoying. I don't want to do a Dear Diary situation. Nowadays, you have those little tiny pocketbook journals, you have your iPhone. Although I do prefer to write, that's just me personally. I feel more of a release when I write, and I like to actually look at what I write instead of electronics all the time. So you do what suits you. I recommend having a cute little journal in your pocketbook, in your car. And for the men out there, a lot of you like to use your phone, that's fine, but get yourself a journal also. There's many cute masculine looking ones. I'm also selling my own journals that will soon be up. If not yet, it's going to be very soon up in my Aura Reset shop. So take a look at that. But we're going to choose one bold focus, okay? Fire horse energy rewards decisive action. And the scattered energy, that is not going to work whatsoever. That you're going to feel even more of a mess in life. So with that, on your quiet time, between your journaling or between you just sitting by yourself, ask yourself, what is one next level goal for my future higher self that I want to accomplish? Maybe it's an offer that you're trying to do for your business. Maybe it's a certain business system that you're trying to move forward to for your company. Maybe it's a health reset. You want to feel better health-wise. What has been heavy on your mind lately? One big goal that's going to help you reach towards your higher self. It could be a relationship boundary. Take a look at your partnership. Take a look at maybe a relationship with the family. This is your time to really get clear on what it is that feels very heavy in your life right now. And that's going to be the one bold move that we're going to work on. You got this and you can do it, okay? Because as your energy queen always says, when your energy is clean and grounded, momentum will multiply. My third tip to you to help you navigate during this time is do an audit, an inner voice audit. Is this harmful or is this helpful towards me? That's what you're going to think. So this year, your self-talk is crucial. It's everything. Energy is everything, and your self-talk is exactly why your reality is the way it is. So if you're saying, I'm too late, I'm not ready to move to my next level, I'm always messing things up, I'm not good enough, that's not intuition. That's conditioning to how you've been living. That's your survival mode that you've been living all the time, or maybe you've been growing up in that way that that's something that's just brainwashed into your mind from growing up and something that you've always felt. But anybody can rewrite their story. Remember that this fire horse energy is going to amplify anything that you are thinking and that you are believing. So speak life into your highest self. You can do this. The fourth thing that I recommend to you is water. Use water energy to balance fire. Water is so powerful. The element itself is cleansing, and actually it crystallizes when you speak into water. When you cleanse yourself with water, it is a proven fact that water is so powerful. I'm actually gonna do a episode specifically on water and maybe get a scientist or somebody who can help speak towards the facts of this. But it's so powerful. So one thing that I love to do is say at nighttime or in the morning time. So those right before bed and right in the first thing in the morning is one of the best times that you're in this state, this energetic state that's going to actually help reprogram your brain and help you manifest things, and that will actually, energy is everything, so it's going to come into reality in this way. So I would just get a glass of water is what I like to do at nighttime. After I've showered, I feel cleansed, I have my sage, I like to just have my meditation right before bed. Take that water, speak into it positivity, speak into it as if it's this miracle element, which it is, and try manifesting that way. Just try one thing and let me know in the comments if anything happens when you do this. I'm telling you, I've cured myself. I've had living through survival mode for so many years. I had, as you can see, my skin is pretty clear and just cutesy, and I take a lot of good care of my skin. But going through my burnout years, I had the most intense inflammation on my skin. My skin was raw, red, pink everywhere. And I would just cry at night and be like, why? Why do I look like this? What is going on? And it's because your body reflects from the inside out. Whatever we are within reflects on the outside. Same thing as when we pray, when we meditate. Everything from our inside is going to come to fruition. And my insides were screaming from a lot of anxiety and stress that I was going through at a certain time of my life. So my body was just screaming for help and to get grounded and for me to take better care of myself, right? Anyway, so I did this water practice where I would, with water all the time, and I would actually write the opposite of what I was feeling. Something like, I am perfect health. I have beautiful, radiant, vibrant skin. My cells are repairing as I speak. I am rejuvenating every second of the day. I can finally feel the difference. I feel amazing. I am radiant. Thank you that my skin is finally healed and repairing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Saying that over and over and over again, your brain doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is imagination and what is not. So the more you keep repeating, energy is everything, and it's just going to transmute into what it is that you are saying if you remain consistent. And because you end up believing it and you end up seeing the difference. So try that. The other thing during this intense fire period is bring in cooling, grounding, water-like practices. Do grounding breath work, nervous system care, things like that. Think cool down the system so that the fire becomes fuel. That's how you want to use this fire horse energy, okay? Grounding, coolness, slow movements, confidence. You got this. So you know how much I love mini reset practices. I want to know if this is of any benefit to you. So if you end up doing any of these little practices that I do share with you on these episodes, comment below and let me know, because I love the feedback. Let me know if you want to learn something specifically, or maybe you have some kind of issue or obstacle that you want to know an energy healing practice to help with that. Comment below. Maybe I'll do a specific episode on that, okay? So let's try this mini reset practice right now, where you are. As long as you're not driving, let's try this. One hand on your heart. And you're going to inhale and you're going to exhale slower than the inhale. So let's breathe in for 6 seconds and we're going to exhale for 8. Just so you can feel the difference. If you don't really want to count, just make sure that whatever you inhale, you're going to exhale longer. And then you're going to say, I move with power and I move with peace. So let's try it together right now. Spine is always straight, and we're just going to go ahead and breathe in move with power, and I move with peace. And if you keep repeating this, and just from the simple breath that we just took, you can instantly feel calmer. It's an instant vibe move. It's your aura is just in love with this calm and stillness. And it's actually helping your nervous system right away to kind of simmer down. And there's much more that we can do, but I just wanted to show you this one little teeny thing that we can do right here, right now. And that way you can actually see that this actually can work immediately, okay? And you're just going to repeat that 3 times. That's how you're going to ride momentum without losing yourself. It's going to keep you grounded doing something like this. If you've felt like unsure at all with anything that I said, and maybe you're just not quite sure, you don't know what your next step should be, maybe you want change, you've been feeling that you need some kind of change in your life, but you're not really quite sure what to do, this is exactly why I have my energy assessment session, specifically to help people like you who just need to have a little bit more clarity. It's grounded, no pressure time together, where we're just going to look at what's blocking the clarity and how to get your energy back into alignment so your actions can actually land. I'm going to place a link below. This year, 2026, is double flame. It's not here to punish you at all. It's here actually to remind us, will you keep repeating your old story? Or will you become the version of you who finally leads your life on purpose? Lead towards your highest self. This is the time for that. And if this episode, if this message hit you, called to you, you felt that pull in your heart, comment below Fire Horse so I know you are riding this wave with me, because I am on it too. Coaches need coaches. We all have things that we're going to strive to be higher and higher and higher with all the things that we want in life. Don't forget to subscribe for more midlife energy resets and practices that help with your intuition, because that's actually what's going to lead you to more clarity in your life. So until next time, stay grounded and let your energy lead. Cheers to this year of the Fire Horse.